we have a Bardock in the house. If you want to see the Goku, watch last episode. Anyways, I'm, as you all know, Maverick, and you're watching Banana Gaming and Toys. Remember that, because it's going to come up later. Today we'll be doing a Bardock review. This is a two-part video, as there was a Goku figure that I'll bring up later, as I'll be putting them together to end off this video. Just stay tuned for that. Anyways, let's open this thing up. Oh, okay. Let's go with that. If you can already tell from the box, I'll just show you later. We have an incredibly detailed Bardock figure. It comes in it comes in 4 parts. The base with the dismounted head for some odd reason, and of course the stand, and then the base. And then let's go. Yet. Alrighty then. Just looking at this thing, I can tell there's a ton of detail. Firstly, this is the cat hair. Firstly, even before I put this thing together, you could tell there's I'll just show you from this angle. There's you're showing that the battle armor is broken, correct? You could see the tiny cracks inside this battle armor. And the fact that this tail was not completely stuck to the thing like it is, let me just explain. If the tail is stuck to the figure, really stuck to the figure, connected, then it's just one mold, and then they just have to paint that like that. But if it's loose like this, it becomes a harder job to paint, as it has to be put on separately or made as a separate piece. So, I can already tell there's a ton of detail put into this. I would not recommend you to buy this thing by itself. You should probably buy the Goku figure that I'll bring up later instead of this, because imagine this. Oh, I'm coming. Let's just put on his head. Oh, there you go. Just don't buy this thing by itself. Never buy it. Who's gonna buy this? His hand's in a bend. It's I'll just show you it now. If you really want, you can buy the Goku figure by itself, as this posture is generally normal. A kamehameha maybe, or a power blast. But this, a reverse hand 360 kamehameha, boy. Okay then. Off with the 2019 memes. We must move this down. Grab our pole. Remove this plastic, of course. Grab our base. Put it on. And of course, put on his body. There we go. And now, our Bardock figure. Nicely detailed. Even more detailed than the Goku figure, as the armor is just something else. And of course there's a lot of scuff marks that are intentionally put on, not from damage or from the crate or anything. I like the fact that they have they show the actual leg in full proportions. And like there's even like a little bit of hollow point near the bottom of the near like the knee. What's the thing, like the crevice of the knee? The armor as well is fully detailed, with not the exact same length on each side, showing that it isn't like two pieces duplicated. So, and of course the tail is really nice, cause it's not exact. It's not one piece by itself. Ugh. I have the hiccups. And I like it's a different material, like, it's a different material from all the rest. It almost feels like stone. It's like just that hard. And I like the fact that you can see the incredibly detailed mouth, like the other figure. I just highly do not recommend buying this. Like, who's gonna buy this? His leg's like in a reverse stand. But first impressions, other than do not buy it by itself, it would be a 9 out of 10. As incredible detail, and there's practically nothing wrong with it, and I saw nothing wrong with it. Actually, let's just raise that to a 10 right now. Congratulations, first impressions, you're getting a 10. Now for the actual well-orientated round down. Texturing, really good. Painting, it's a more human color. Except I don't know about the arm. Like, whoa! If you look at it like this, for every single figure, it's like, even for these two figures, it's like more tanned compared to, like, let's just show Bardock and this Bardock skin. You can see like this skin is more tan compared to this one that's just like someone that just got out of their suntan. It's like gradually getting back from a bark. Anyways, that is probably going to be good. It's still a 10, as there's really nothing major that there is, but let's get into the part that we've all been waiting for, putting these two guys together. From what I can see from the box, this guy, Goku's on the right, Bardock's on the left, so let's just do that quickly. There we go. I should be saying. There we go, and it's kind of leaning a little bit. I didn't put this thing on fully. Let's just put this thing back on. It's supposed to be like that, except I can't get it to that angle. Sorry for the cut. It turns out this was one hell of a nightmare to put together, as there's a slight thing that you have to do. See his armor right here, Bardock's armor? there's a point in Goku's pants that it has to like get onto, so it has some leverage, or else it'll be like facing deadly downwards. That wouldn't be a full kamehameha, as the other part is not connected. So for that, it has to. I have to look up a lot of marks. About 1 mark, as it's just that tiny thing could mean someone having not the exact position they want. Also, it's now really heavy. I'm struggling to hold it properly. Also, putting this Bardock into like what I think I just like the stand post is really hard because you have to put it at a certain angle. That's just not compliant. So, altogether, the texture is really good. The shading's good. Altogether, the detail is amazing. Altogether, I will give Bardock a 9.5 out of 10. But that was what I was going to do before we have the incident. Now, sadly, we'll have to give Bardock a 9 or an 8.5. It's just that tiny thing is so hard to do. It took me and my dad at least 5 minutes to just figure out what the problem was. So, altogether, Bardock by himself would be a 9 to an 8.5, but the set together would be 11. 11 out of 100 or 20. Wait, no, that would be a negative 100. 11 out of 10. Very good. I do not know why I said 100 million. I regret that, but altogether, because you could just never find a set like this with Bardock and Goku like this. It's just really hard to find it, and the fact that both of them are incredibly detailed, not a scuffed figure, is amazing. And the fact that they even put in a sketch on the side of the box to show what they're trying to do is nice. And I believe this set was made in 2020. I cannot read Japanese, but it says 2015 like 2015 of the 6th month. So that would be, it says 2015 on it. I could not be, I probably am incorrect, but I could say it's made in 2020, but I could also say it's made in 2015. Let's just look at the bottom for a second. Let's see here. This is a lot of Japanese. Just for now, let's just say it's made in 2020, as I cannot read Japanese. I am not Japanese. So, altogether, amazing. Well, halfly amazing Bardock. The detail is incredible to the point of explosions or everywhere. But just putting it together is a pain in the butt, or the pain in where you know what. But the set by itself is extraordinary, and I would pay $1 million for this pose to be constructed in Dragon Ball Z, where Bardock was already dead before Goku even got sent to Earth, and of course Goku are together. But altogether, I had an amazing time. Well, amazing time with Goku, and half amazing time with Bardock. Anyways, hey, and see you later.